We've gone air squat into front squat. Next progression through that is going to be overhead squat. So a couple things you need to do first. I'm going to get Dave to do a wide grip, and I want him to do a pass through. So what he's going to do is just go over his head, into behind, and then brings it back in front. What am I looking to establish? That he can rotate all the way to the back, so if ever he's in a position where he needs to bail it, he's not going to get stuck. So that is what I'm looking for from that rotation. Now what he's going to do is load. This time the barbell is not going to be resting on his body. He's going to have to support it overhead. So a couple of things we are looking for in this. I'm looking for externally rotated shoulders. So what that means is armpits forward, elbows facing up, as opposed to a rounded shoulder. I don't want to see this. So I want it to be externally rotated. So think about screwing in a light bulb is what I'm looking for. This is also going to activate his lats, which are also a big supporting piece of this movement. If I get Dave to turn, what's going to happen is, turn again. This bar is hard enough, his shoulders are active, so press up and active. I can basically hang on this bar. If he's loose and lazy, so not active, I have all the control over this. So I'm looking for him to activate and maintain this activation the entire time. You'll notice he has a little bit of a bend of this bar. That's what you're looking for, is pulling the bar apart will also increase your activation. So if he turns back, we'll go from the front. All the same points of performance are going to apply. From here, he is going to just squat down and then stand. If I get him to turn sideways, we talked about the frontal plane when we were talking about the front squat. So this bar needs to stay essentially in the middle of his body. So here, squatting down and standing tall. We want to avoid that barbell going forward when he squats down. He's going to lose that weight right from overhead and not be able to recover it. We also want to avoid too far back. So some people who don't have good shoulder rotation will do this as a compensation. Not an ideal position for shoulders. What we're looking for is maintaining that same up and down position so it's in the center. So one more time, give me a good one. From here, and stands tall. From the front, the way down, stands tall. Reset.